Hi, I'm Jay, and you're watching the London Urban Fishing Channel.
That's it! I'm done! Fucking hate fishing! Lost another damn lure!
Where are we going fishing, Jay?
I thought we're going back to the same spot.
Yes, we are. You need to say it, though.
We are going to Springbank to start this whole adventure. As long as we don't get in an accident beforehand with stupid London drivers. Traffic in the city fucking sucks. Now I can't even go backwards now. I don't want to use this in the video. Yeah, look at that. Snapper just bit right through my line. This is after I caught like a couple of pike.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a 20-pound braid. 20-pound braid. But it disappears in the water when you get brand new braid on. Whereas after a while it kind of looks white. Which requires you to definitely use a leader, because that is very visible in the water. So that is what we are doing right now. Before we venture forth, get that leader tied on. Nice nifty handy dandy Albright knot.
Now, I just want to take a minute out of this fishing adventure to talk about the environment, to not leave your shit all over the place. Fellow fishermen, take your styrofoam with you. If you're going to use worms, please take it with you. You know how many of these I find and have to toss out? How many of these are not found and wind up in the river? This is horrible. Plastic bottles. Like, isn't this in the news enough? This is going to wind up in the ocean and just add to that island. Seriously, fishermen, we catch and release for conservation. Let us not pollute our favorite fishing spots. It is fucking embarrassing as a fisherman. Look at all this, more gear. Now back to our program. Now earlier we were using top water. It wasn't really productive. So obviously they're
What are you
not
changing
feeding
out
on
for?
top water. So we're changing up to just a little Rapala jerkbait here. These things are really nice. The erratic action really gets fish going. It's like a cat. When you start moving stuff like a feather duster, same thing as a feather duster.
It's dangerous doing this channel, man. Those things flying by your head.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it up off the bottom right now. So instead of doing it on the side, I don't want to risk getting it hooked on a rock. So kind of trying to keep it going up on the surface. Tying knots with Jay. The only two knots I know, the Albright knot. Oh no, I know the Albright knot, the Rapala knot, and the Berkeley knot. And then the standard fisherman's knot.
Well,
That's four. Yeah, well the Berkeley and the Rapala aren't really too different. They're just mainly there, instead of the knot going right up close to the lure, it leaves like a gap between the knot and the lure, so it gives the lure more freedom of movement instead of choking it off a little bit. It's not much of a difference, but every little bit helps.
Okay, Jay, stop. Gotta get a picture. All right, here we go.
God, please tell me they're not swimming. We could be like a lot of the other inconsiderate fishermen and go down there and fish right beside him, but we will not, because we do not condone that behavior here on the London Urban Fishing Channel. Respectful fishing, because I fucking hate that.
Call that fishing etiquette?
Yeah, fishing etiquette. because I hate that. Find a good spot. You don't want to hang out there too long because you don't want to waste your day, but you want to try it out. So a couple of casts can't hurt. See what's going on. I'd like to know where all the rock paths are. There's got to be something here. Procure emerald shiner. Actually really works. It's not like Mr. Magic, but just adds a little bit more to your presentation. But it ain't gonna work if there's no fish in the area. But that's the thrill of fishing, I think. The unknown.
What is it you're gonna do?
I'm going to a dace. That's the type of fish that it's mimicking. This is a live target. It's kind of like more like a husky jerk than a jerkbait. Functions the same as a jerkbait. Obviously the lip's a little different, so the action's a little different, but this looks exactly like a dace. And it definitely has a little more shine in the water. Not as big of a profile, but the water's pretty clear. The water's pretty clear, so the size of the profile isn't really the thing. You just want a little bit of flash. I just want to try a little bit more flash. Story time! Okay, little kitties. That's what they do in the porno industry.
Action shots.
Yep. They get that upper shot.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you're 13 years old and you've never seen that before, and you first turn on the movie, you're like, what the fuck is that? It's an alien movie. Oh, wait a minute. What? That's somebody's junk.
What is that?
If that's what a vagina looks like, oh my God. Then the hormones kick in, and then you're like, oh, that's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's the best thing I've ever seen. This sounds like something that happened to you, James. A very personal story.
Yep. I came home, we had a snow day, so I came home from school early, and my brother and his friends were at home on their lunch, and he was in high school, and they left the porn in the VHS player. So I got home, I was like, oh, there's a movie, turn it on, and that's what it was. It was an upper shot, and I'm like, what the hell? What is that? Yeah, and then it came out, I was like, whoa, what the hell?
Were you forever wondering? Did you have many questions?
Yeah. Well, it was like, well, because it was underneath, right? The guy plowing this girl, it was like, what is going on here?
Wait a second.
There, I can't even see where I cast.
So what do you think of this spot? What are we gonna do?
Let's call this shoot a day.
All right.
Yeah, because we'd have to, well, this is river fishing. You gotta keep traveling down until you find yourself a good location. That's why you don't want to spend too long on one spot, because you might miss the trophy fish.